Hello, everybody. I hope I'm live on the right channel, and I hope you can hear me. We're gonna be starting up Okami in about, I don't know, a minute or two. But, yeah, thank you everybody for coming along. This is one of my favorite games of all time. No. This is my favorite game ever. So, I hope I can show you what I like about it. I think it's a game a lot of people have played, or have seen. Maybe you've gotten into it. I don't know if you finished it, but, yeah. I'm really under the weather today, but this game always, sort of makes me feel better. So, hopefully, in playing it, I'll start to feel better, and if you're having a bad day, you'll feel better, too. It's a good one, even if it opens on a relatively bleak note. And so, with no further ado, let's get started. Thank you so much for the sub. Let's do this and swap over to the right screen. There we go. Let me know how my volume is compared to the games, etc. It should pop up in a sec. There it is. Fantastic. It's gonna be a little harder for me to check chat because, for obvious reasons, it locks my my camera to the thing. Let's jump right in. Okay. So, Okami. Yeah, this is a game that's really close to my heart. It was originally released for the PS2 by Clover Studios. It has been re-released and revitalized non-stop by Capcom ever since then. We've been hoping for a legit sequel for a while. Okami Den came out. It's okay. This is my first ever experience with the PC edition, and I sure as hell am playing with mouse and keyboard, because you know what? I want to try out these brush controls using the mouse. I think it'll be fun. Yeah. So yeah. With let's get right into it. There's a little bit of reading at the start, and I'm gonna do my best. My voice is shot, but I'm gonna do my damnedest. And after that, and the tutorial's a little bit of a hump for some folks, but once we get past that, I hope to show you just sort of the beginning of the game. Probably won't be too long a stream tonight, just so I can rest up, but yeah, let's get into it. Oh boy, Kamiya, you did good. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Dog, very good dog. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming of sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Small aside, love Orochi's design here. You can see a hint of it, but man, it's good. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all of his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. peace had at last returned to Kamiki Village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the Moon Cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There's more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in this village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh no. Oh, that was like 5 seconds. That happened immediately. Oh, he who seeks power, he who hath broken my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Guys, I think we might have screwed up. We might have scared him off. Yep, he's definitely running. Yeah, personal best in the Apocalypse speedrun right here. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood Spirit Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My powers diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Dog powers. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Fucking love Ami. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Please, dog. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They've ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Oh yeah, and then this happens. Has something stolen its way into my robe? Ooh. What on earth? You again? Ow, 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 ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug! I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist, Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long until you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Dead. Isun's gone. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Dekomaru, against you. Sudden cut in the music. Well, what's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. You choose to return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, this is a tutorial, just if you cut the fruit down, the village will be restored. It was in red. Pay attention, dog. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Okay. So, yeah. Long opening cutscene. God, it's a long opening cutscene. About 20 minutes? Jeez, okay. So, like I said, first time on PC playing this, so we're gonna see how this goes. Yeah. Oh boy. So, during that narration, bunch of people donated. I saw Spencer, I saw COD subscribed. I missed a lot of people. I'm really sorry. I was reading. Thank you everyone for everything. I'll go back and properly thank you in a bit. Where are we? Got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the mouse to look around. C changes the point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? I am a dog. Okay. So, you can zoom out, you get a very, very wide view. Oh, camera sensitivity's a lot. I'll try not to jerk it around too much for anyone who gets motion sickness. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on the surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress there. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you can always go back if you get stuck or something. Or if there's missable collectibles or some if we pull something like that. That'd be crazy, though. So, we are indeed going to save our game. And even the menus are gorgeous. God. Okay. 17-minute intro cutscene. So yeah, you got a bunch of things you can do. You could jump, and this is a small detail, but whenever Ami jumps, she creates little, like, patches of grass on impact. This is critically important, because this is very much a springtime thing, and you're gonna see something in a sec that'll add on to that. And then we have the most important button of all. I will not use this button too much, because I know it's hell on earth. Faye had to tolerate an entire playthrough of me mashing this, but... There's a bark button. The single best button in any video game. Press F to bark. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press left click to bust them with your head. Tackle. Hey, way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you can see something to break. You won't even go to jail because you're a dog. They can't arrest dogs. Okay, so, simple gameplay loop at first. You're just barking and smashing pots. Oh boy, yeah, this camera's a lot. It's pretty sensitive on the mouse, actually. Whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press space to jump. Then press space again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. So, like I said, with the normal jump, we got little grass on the ground. Now, here's the important thing. When you wall jump, you get cool autumn flowers that spawn off your character. Beautiful. Excellent touch. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places, so keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. You obtained Holy Bone S. Ami's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. Yeah, our basic recovery item is a Holy Bone. Let me see. I think I want to actually invert both of them because I think they're inverted by default. Let me see. Fixed options. Now be implemented. Will this feel more correct, or do I only want to invert X? We're gonna find out. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, nice. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Ami? Listen, Ami, you ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'll take all day to explain. Picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Yam says, the sun goddess Amaterasu is not immune to being arrested. Thank you for the That's very important. Just a little technique I've mastered called Rejuvenation. It's one of my many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique, but there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but god or no, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? So you can also break this very nice horse, which makes me a little sad, but you know, you do it for the cash. Because the dog needs money. And there is a sprint function, and I'm showing it off right now. If you keep going in a long enough straight line, you start to sprint, you spawn rainbows, and as you travel across natural ground, you spawn flowers behind you, making this the best power in anything ever. God, I love this. Sorry, this game is my aesthetic. Oh man. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? You mean that fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. Could be that little puddle over there, could it? You see a hole in dimensional space and you call it a puddly soon. Okay. No, I'm not impressed either. Wow. Look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern? Or is it just me? Can you connect the dots? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Got it! What? Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press Control and hold the brush, then press this button to draw. Sure spend a heck of a lot of time practicing that. So, yeah, so you, Isun, please you don't need to show me how to do it again. I was showing off the controls for the game. No. I don't know if this is the right way to do it. Only an idiot would fail at drawing a simple star, so, yeah, control button for this. And, wow, yeah, no, you do this with the mouse! That's great. Okay, let's just... God brings up a fantastic point. Check the shape of the brush. Does it look familiar? Yeah, it's Ami's tail dipped in ink. Why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomagami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. So we got our first brush power back. Now, if you're familiar with God, I wonder if I should just sit down and do a Japanese mythology stream. That'd be fun for one of these. If I sit down and talk literally forever about that, like it'll take an entire stream to itself. That might be fun as like a side episode or something. But if you're familiar with a lot of games, titles, just if you're familiar with Japanese mythology, obviously you're familiar with Japanese mythology, but if you're familiar with a lot of games that borrow from the iconography like SMT, that last guy should look a little familiar to you. Wait, so you now have the power of rejuvenation? Can you really mend the River of Stardust? That would mean you were just as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, that couldn't be true. Hell, who else could master this incredible god technique? Uh-huh. And we got our first achievement. Yeah, it's weird. Achievements in Okami. Sorry, my brain is just rankled slightly. Yeah. I got an achievement for getting Yomagami. If I had to guess, we're gonna get one for each of them. River of the Heavens. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get that river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. So Isun will dart out and highlight things that you can interact with. When you get close, your bark button turns into an interact button, and you'll notice that Ami will stare at things like a lot like Link in which one? Wind Waker. Ami's head will track to things that you can interact with that aren't like plot critical things. It's a small detail, but Ami wants to smash this vase or bark at it. She's gonna bark at it. Okay, we're gonna go over here. I love the swim animation. It's a small thing, but like the water impact, the water spout is wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna draw ourselves a path. Let's try to. I always try to make a stupid path that's hard for me to traverse, so we're gonna do that again. Gotta give yourself unnecessary trials. Oh, it just worked. Okay, fine. Whoa, a river of stardust? So this really must be the River of the Heavens. What I really want to know is who the heck drew that darn thing? Dog fact number 1, Okami pro tip, you cannot swim and bark at the same time. It is against the rules. Oh man, Here's one of my favorite things about this game. Once again, Ami's head tracks to it. This is one of my favorite things about this game that is never, ever useful. You obtained the Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. When it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it whatever food we can find around here. Yeah, so basically the Astral Pouch is, when you fill it up with food, it gives you an additional life. Now, this mechanic is less useful than you think because Okami is not a very hard game unless you're dealing with the game's super bosses, which I think are pretty tough. However, for me, it is just an excuse so that they can do this. You consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple fills Astral Pouch a little bit. There are so many food items in this game, and every single one of them is detailed with a mini text box like that. Because you gotta have nice food adventure with Dog Game. You gotta, it's important. You consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Oh my god, this game gets so fucking much right. You consumed orange. Orange filled with sharp citrus taste fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Deagle asks, who's stronger? Brushbork or Finn McCool? God, that'd be a battle for the ages. Finn McCool has the power of infinite fish wisdom. But Ami's a literal god. The real question is, does fish wisdom counteract dog knowledge? Oh yeah, I spoiled that Ami can dig. Yeah, Ami can dig holes. It's very important that the dog can dig. Over here, God, here we go. You obtained a stray bead. Find all the scattered beads and get a... Yeah, okay. No, I'm not subjecting you guys to that. There are 100 stray beads in this game. For every stray bead that you find, you unlock an additional reward on New Game Plus, including, if you get all 100, you get a very special reward. But, I'm probably not going to do that because a lot of them are hideously boring. And, a lot of them are just hidden away in really, really obscure spots. I remember where most of them are. I do not remember all of them. Fountain of Nagi. Nagi, what's his name doing here? Yeah, Orin, I absolutely need... There is a specific reward that I need. I need to collect enough stray beads to unlock my favorite reward. Other than that, I'm good. I can spoil what the stray beads do since we won't be seeing all of them. In New Game Plus, they unlocked additional, breeds for Ami to be. So you can be different types of dogs, including, a big fluffy one, which is the one that I'm interested in, obviously. You consume dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. And yeah, collecting all of them gives you, I believe, God Mode and OG. So this game originally was going to look very different with a realistically rendered Ami, and you can play as that one if you get all of them. It's just a real-ass dog. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil over 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the River of Heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Sassy. Oh, God, thank you for the donation. Isun is going to continue to sass me, it seems. It's just, That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like, yeah, I have no idea what that is. I give up. Okay. So, I want to show what happens if you miss. If you draw a mark, like, say, over here. In fact, I'll draw a bunch, because it's cute. Yeah! Okay. I'll get it right this time. I love this mouse. Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu, it's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. I love how impassive Ami is during everything. She's like, yeah, fucking whatever. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought Nagi and, who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing off your stuff on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. So, yeah, power slash, basically, the shapes you draw impact what brush technique comes out. So we've been drawing dots and straight lines so far. So let's just draw another straight line. Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Isun. Hey, Furball, I mean Amaterasu, I made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! It's no use trying to change my mind. She tried to shake you off. There's no stopping me once I made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. And I got an achievement for Tachigami, and the camera really wants me to look at that. Okay, nice. Yeah, I did see that right. When I cut the boulder, I managed to slice a little bit of that gate. Nice. So there's, I believe, just like, yeah, this junk over here. I think you can make it a little bit quicker by doing that. Yep. You consumed gourd. Vegetable with many uses. And can I get down there? No, they stop you, never mind. Yeah, so might as well take advantage of what I did earlier and slink on out. Ooh. What the? Where'd they come from? Oh, whatever, draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Bark. Well, press left click to use its power against them. So click them once, and they go down. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash, so And then I believe these are the ones that we can oh, I messed it up, whoops. So, there's something else that you can do, and I didn't realize that they die in literally one hit. Holy crap. You obtained an ink bottle. Bottle full of ink. Fills one of Ami's astral pots. So, there's a little bit of a... You're rated after each fight. It's a lot like if you played Bayonetta or Revengeance, where you're locked into arenas. Yeah, it's that. Coincidentally, Kamiya went on to found Platinum Games that made those titles. So, yeah... this dude's been making my favorite games literally for like a decade plus at this point. What is my favorite weapon type? I like glaive with beads as off or reflectors off. So I think you can, I believe you can just power slash and then power slash again, and you will get their floral finishers. Or I'm wrong. Oh man, it's been a while since I fought literally these guys. Maybe we don't get Demon Fangs until we leave the cave. Wonderful 101 as well. Civ, he has made the same excellent game 4 times. You're right. Yeah, Revengeance wasn't Kamiya, but the company he founded did it. Revengeance was their other team. Bayonetta, Wonderful 101 was Kamiya. Oh, I have to wait until they go into slow motion. Okay. Thank you, Yam. I am jumping the gun. Whee! And once again, let's stare into the soul mirror. Thank you for the bits, Sleepy Time Tonberry. So, it's time to cut down that thing with the power. There we go. And here we... Oh, man. Yeah, here it goes. These, like, revival sequences. Oh, mwah, beautiful. Wonderful. Gorgeous. Paint can 193. Oh no! No, we can't eat the giant fruit and see the text box! Wow, the village has been restored. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent more time in her kimono, if you know what I mean. Ami, eat this fool. But seriously, with all those monsters running around, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Oh, man. Oh, there's a really annoying stray bead right over here to give you an example. So this is why I won't... If I do all the stray beads, I won't be doing them all on camera, but I want to show you guys. I'm going to show you how annoying this one is. Run up and over this direction. I believe you hop off right... It's been actual years since I played this game, but, yeah. If you look down there, you can see a treasure chest. Or, did it spawn already? Might not have spawned. There should be one on that barricade. Yeah, no, I gotta revitalize the village first, I suppose. They don't want me collecting stray beads. Didn't know that isn't there if you go early. Okay, examine. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever, let's go talk to the villager. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again! It's not one of those smaller monsters that's lurking around. A world like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry and find someone with a pulse around here. Oh good, this one's not moving. Everyone here was just perfectly fine a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village, too. Let's find some high ground and take a look. Oh, yeah, no, for anyone who just got here or, has questions about the game, indeed, Isun is the one talking for Ami. It's not the dog that's saying this. The dog says nothing the entire game, other than the most important words. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see, and not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do that? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we could have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. So yeah, I actually like the fact that if you had that power from the start is highlighted. because each of the brush gods lends their power to Ami, but there is one power that Ami has and will always have, and it is this one, and you get to do it right now. Let's draw a nice big circle. Well, what the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god! So, it followed that you'd have the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt this skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Ami, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if those villagers are back to normal now. Who are you? Village Elder, Mr. Orange. A white wolf. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. Yeah, normal people don't see Ami's, like, lines. They don't see her reflector. They don't see any of her color. They just see this good white dog sitting here. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Whoa, no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. Every single enemy gets this little unique, like, title card thing. This scroll to introduce them in this, beautiful style. It's so good. What's the sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Similar to, like, how this guy can't see the lines of divinity on us, he can't see the monsters. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Dekamaru. I love that. Okay, let's try not to kill these guys instantly this time. So, the deal... Oh, okay, these ones take significantly more punishment. Thank God, actually. So, the deal is, every enemy will, like... There we go. So, every enemy is weak to a particular brush technique. It's a way to keep all of your brush techniques relevant through the entire game. So, like, even if you don't use a brush technique for a while, it'll still be that enemy's weakness, or, in this case, it'll be what's called their floral finisher, which is the best name in existence, and I love it. Basically, when you beat an enemy down 100%, they enter an almost Mortal Kombat style kill state, and if you tap them again, they'll die. But if you use what specifically the brush technique that their floral finisher is on them during that moment, you will get a Demon Fang, which is used to purchase good shit later on. Fang forged in demonic hatred, beautiful and deadly. So yeah, you can see in the lower left, there is actually a health bar. When they turn gray, they are opened up for a brush technique. The game is, oh man, I was like, oh, did I forget how to play Okami? Because those guys were dying in one hit, and I'm like, oh, I'm doing something wrong, but yeah. Humanity's faith solidified. Restores a little solar energy, aka Ami's health. Now, here's something interesting about this. You are ranked at the end of each fight based on tree. So cherry tree's the best, normal trees, it's okay. Sprouts are not so good. What I just accumulated is called praise. Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power might just shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately, and that Mr. Orange you tossed around on the sacred deck looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. Yeah. Something I love about this game, and this is something that's inspired me a lot. Oh, dog is looking at this grass. Good. Oh wait, dog's looking over at this treasure chest. Something that this game does that not many games do, that I think is great. You don't gain experience from beating up enemies. You gain money. Instead, you gain experience, you gain power from stuff that matters a little bit more. And you'd be, oh, this is such an inspiring thing to me. The only way that Ami will ever grow in strength, the only way that she'll ever get stronger is by, 1, restoring nature's beauty to the world, and making people appreciate the gods that keep the world beautiful more, or by directly assisting others. Or there's one more method, and I'm gonna show you guys. You obtain feedback seeds. Freshly roasted seeds that seed-loving animals can't resist. Why, you little devil, look at this sweet grub you found. Hey wait, this is animal food! Still, we should save it to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might happen, blah blah blah, yeah. What the heck, let's make an exception this time. I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to, yeah. Menus. Yeah, no, like, it's, okay. Solar energy. We restored this cute little pond. Yeah, hey, what is, yeah, right over here. You see these birds. So there is one more way to get praise. Whenever you feed animals, it's not just people that give praise. It's also animals. The creatures of nature also lend their strength to Ami by appreciating her, by, oh my god, thank you for the cheer. Heart, you're the best, thank you. You chose a perfect time, too. Yeah, this is one of my favorite features of this game. You'd better believe I am feeding every last goddamn animal I can find. And like, if you haven't seen Okami before, I think you're probably starting to figure out why I like this so damn much. You get 5 praise, which is, yeah, it's good. Now, here's something that I find to be really, really interesting. I don't have any bird food for you, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. So there are a few buttons that you have. You can listen, and you can similarly, where's the... There is a listen button and there is a bite button. Bite isn't as aggressive as you think it is. It's mostly for picking people up and dragging them around. But, remember a second ago how I said people can't see, supernatural things? Let's talk to this guy. I feel it, I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate, look hard, you see? Right behind you now. Yeah, Kamasu actually can sense them, on the other hand. And your job here in this fight is basically, whoops. You basically want to kill as quickly as possible. Don't worry too much about the floral finishes. Just slicey, slice, slice, slice. Go nuts. Because you wanna finish this fight in particular just quickly. Brute force it. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 10 seconds. You fight well. I've chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. And I see the path you have chosen is also a path of truth. You gain praise from Komasu. He says he follows the path of Buddha. Now, he is a Buddhist monk, and in pursuing his own path of divinity, he's able to perceive not only gods, but supernatural creatures. What I like is, This game immediately right off the bat says, there are multiple paths to divinity. There is no single truth. There are many paths of truth. And they all connect to a deeper spiritual world. This is really good shit, everyone. Now everybody's back. Oh man, am I gonna do this? Sure, why not? Mushi. Huh, a white wolf? Oh, that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mom attends to, you see? Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row. Even though my mama was chasing around and trying to slug them. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixin' to get all 10. Hey Hayabusa, how's it going, bud? There are 2 options for Hayabusa. Bite, and then if you can scare him by barking at him. And then his tail wags like crazy. Yeah, Hayabusa's good. Come with me. Oh man, yeah, no. This game gives you the option to, oh, Hayabusa's hanging out with me. This game gives you the option to bite every NPC and just, like, try to drag him around. I do not believe you could drag her, because she is required for this subquest. Hey, Hayabusa. Aw, I got a dog friend. Bark! Okay, so if you start digging up turnips, you consume turnip. Tuber with crispy texture. Fills astral pouch. She'll come after you, and this is what happens. She'll whack you, and when she does, it resets the minigame. So our job is to dig up some turnips. Now, she's pretty quick. She'll catch up pretty fast. But, you can slice this little... Oh, okay. You can slice this pot on her head, and it will soak her and slow her down for a little bit. And then she'll get a new one, and just keep doing that. Keep picking turnips. Oh. On me, please. Don't do it. Oh, I cut the tree down by poor Hayabusa. Let your ink refill. A little tedious, but, you know. We gotta do this to prove that we're the best pup. I love this song also. Yeah, you can also just power slash her normally, which will, like, delay her for a short while, but it won't get that full stun that you want. Like this, you can see I'm pretty much getting all of my ink back, so I can pretty much keep her consistently stun locked. There we go. And she's back. Let's slice it again. And right now I am a normal dog because I used all of my ink, but I got this magical final turnip. You offered oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I have been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better canine. I didn't want to convince you that I was better than your dog. No, it's okay. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. Oh, that's a good way of thinking about it, I guess. What do we got over here? White wolf, now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here's Shiranui Reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. These monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Isun, and riding a wolf, are we? Haha, you crazy kids. This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Huh, well, I'd better get back to work, mumble. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Oh, whatever shall I do? So we got a job. No! The game did not like that. A new drying pole? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful! Time to try the laundry. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would be done in a second. You can help out with that. We got your back. My word! The sun has suddenly drawn so close! My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole and now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want to, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. Yeah, another favorite unintended thing of Okami. You can directly quantify how grateful people are compared to each other. For example, this grandma, able to finally do her laundry, is exactly as grateful as that kid whose turnip digging up record we beat. How will that compare to how grateful creatures are towards us? It's a very interesting prospect. So we clearly got another problem over here. This water wheel's busted as heck. Let's help out with that. Yep, there we go. What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake, but now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I'd better get started. Dog adventure, just doing good deeds. Very important. Oh god, I got some bad news for everybody here. I don't think there's a secret behind that waterfall. I know. Like, I think you can get up that waterfall and find a secret up there. And there might be one over there, but I don't think we can go get a secret over there right now. There are plenty of waterfall secrets in this game, though. Don't worry. Let's save really quick. River of Heavens. So the person we just talked to was Kushi, the sake maker. Let's talk to her a little bit more. I didn't mean to solve her side quest without speaking to her. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake brewer Kushi. Working the fields again, are ya? Be soon. Are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know? But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susano give me a hand this year. Oh, just listen to me blabbering on. I can't help chatting to you. Why, Ami, I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or 3, even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. It might even be valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. You're interested in how to brew sake, aren't you, Snowy? Well, this thing's here for polishing the rice, you see? Oh, I'll tell you what, I've got something I think you'll like. It's just some leftover stock from the store, but I made it myself. It's called the Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? Oh god, no! Oh hey, I ate rice balls somehow. Rice balls wrapped in seaweed fills the astral pouch. Consumed. Entire bale of rice. Bale of rice fastened with straw. Fills the astral pouch, you monster. Chomp. Delicious. Here, let's talk to her again. Brewing sake is my whole life, you know. One day I'll produce sake that'll be remembered in legend forever. Chomp. Interesting that that's not an exterior cell, but I guess it's PS2 limitations. So, something I like is, there are these little indications of who's where, even at a distance. And if you don't know who someone is, it'll be filled in with this really cute, like, generic face icon. Wonder if I'm gonna... She's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susanoo. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. And back here, I believe these training dummies... Oh. We can't tell the character that's written on them. But here, let me try to cut this. No luck. We're not strong enough to cut iron rocks yet. Let's leave our sake right here. It'll be fine. Heave, heave. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. This may surprise you. Yes. I love these little splash screens. And you can even see previews of the next monster coming up in them. So while he's like this, blocking himself with his, is that a shamisen? I think it is. But, yeah. You can slice it in half and immediately put him in a vulnerable state. You consume Chinese cabbage. On the simple side, but tasty. Fills the astral pouch a little bit. Flying back. Is yours this too? It is! There we go. Oh, there's one more. My bad, bud. I'll get ya. This is much easier on a computer. Oh my god. Yay! Doing good. Ooh. Let me... Okay. You accumulated praise. Whoa, Ami, you suddenly started glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Well, you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at the divine attributes. I'm gonna open the fan menu where you'll see your divine attributes. Use the praise you've accumulated at, yeah, level up system. God, yeah. This game has a very, like, these first two are very affordable, and I'd really recommend leveling up Ink because it is fun to spam brush powers. Like, oh my god, it is so fun. Let's do Ink first. That's good. We'll get health soon. Pouch is, Astral Pouch is not the most useful, but, like, we'll get it eventually. Purse is good, but I don't think we're gonna be that rich dog this soon. Yeah, thank you so much for the sub! Well, is it all coming back to you or what, huh? It's hard to notice such a small enhancement? Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Ami. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude. Ah, I feel light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's only one way I can get back to the city now. Say, Pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy Susanoo. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. Interesting. Remember that. Let's, You want to get out of here too, don't you, Pup? Then go fetch that guy called Susanoo for me. Oh no, the sake despawned. Let's go grab it again. I was a little afraid that happened. And it's just chilling out over here in case he loses. Yeah, that's a good. Oh, that's good. Important button. The get the pets button. Oh. Huh? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, come on, Ami, pick up the thing. Thank you. Yeah, no, important button. Oh, it didn't let me... Jay, cut the big orange. The big orange? Okay. I will go and cut the big orange. Oranges! You consume Kamiki orange. This juicy orange is the pride of Kamiki. Fills the astral pouch. Very important, thank you. No, is it gotta get... Oh, they like taking my sake. Very important. The big orange tech. Oh, I've never actually tried to cut these small oranges before. Can you? Oh, you could just destroy their house. Feel a little bad now. Let's go back in. Receive pets. Yes. Good. This is why we play this video game. To restore the beauty of nature, to shoot flowers everywhere, and to be pet. In we go. Hey, is it just me, or can you hear snoring from underneath this jug? Whee! No better an introduction to this character. I am the greatest. So what we gotta do is cut his snot bubble. Huh? What the? Ah, I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Ah, who are you? What business do you have with Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever? The Great Warrior, Susanoo. Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Look at Ami's tail! Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. Hmm? You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug! I told you, that's Isun. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Ami, we're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? So for half a second, we have the greatest power-up of all time. We've got booze. We've got Susanoo. This is beautiful. Oh, I've never done this while he's in the room, so if you're trying to figure out what Susanoo's deal is, at least right now, let's slice that. He's got a little shrine to Kushi. Mr. Hatmaster asks, what is Isun? You're gonna find out over the course of this game. You know what? I'm gonna go see Kushi. I'm gonna see what happens. Wait, where do you think you're taking me? Yeah, okay. Worth the shot, at least. You mangy mutt, you brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade, Tohen Boku. Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susanoo. Yep, none other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then, no time like the present, go for it. Wait. A boulder of this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen this guy train seriously. Ever. Yeah, he's passed out. I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder of that size, I don't care if I'm a legendary bloodline, it's just too big. Oh no, I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. Hold on right there, Fido. That smell, is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake? You offered Vista of the Gods. Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? What a glorious day! Ah, good old sake. A man without a drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's all so clear now. Let the training begin! Oh man, it's playing his theme, huh? Small detail? In most games, and this is a choice that they make, the F key would be talk. Since Ami doesn't actually speak to people, she just barks. The F key is listen, because you're, in a lot of cases, listening to things that people will only admit around animals. So like, it's like, oh man, I told that merchant I'd help, but it's just a dumb dog, who cares? So, yeah, it's a small stylistic choice, but I think one that has a lot of merit. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. You shall not get off so easily next time, dummy. Yeah, you can fuck up on purpose, and it always has a, like, entertaining result. There we go. Another slice. Feast your eyes on this, Susanoo style, exploding implosion! And yeah, he can actually cut that iron boulder with our help, and the tree behind it. Ah! Not even we could cut that boulder. Susanoo style, exploding implosion! That's amazing. You sliced that huge rock clean in half. Susanoo's like, wait, what? You really are something. Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. I love Susanoo. What a piece of shit. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever! You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? Oh, of course, no problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic! He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. He'll be okay. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty. Ah, glorious Amaterasu. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleared the boulder when you cleaved the boulder in two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. Yeah? So what do we get do we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Isun! Stop calling me a bug! I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word. Oh, relax, lady. Furball here's more comfy anyway. Ami's trying to eat Isun in the background. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Ami. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake. Stomp. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village. My roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Ami's gone to sleep. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Aw man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. There and there. Okay. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Ami's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world. And I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. And now we can access our first shop. Do some shopping? Absolutely. Let's take a look at what he's got. Yeah, let's get some feed bags, because the rest of everything doesn't allow us to feed animals. Let's do 2 of these. I believe I saw some birds back there. I don't think there are any fishes. Any fish yet. Shinshu Field has seen better days. Huh? You probably know this already, Ami, but this here is Shinshu Field, the most beautiful field in Nippon. At least it's supposed to be. But ever since the incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. You better watch where we're going. You can look at the map by holding down V. Yeah, literally the color's been sapped from the land. Oh, once again, small detail, but almost like on to evoke the feeling of like sort of traditional art. There are these little tags that are meant to designate, almost like you would see on a okay, cutscene. Like, yeah, those little tags hang in the air at all times, which is a good stylistic choice because it makes the area look more like a painting, but it also helps you know where the hell you're going. Ami, that's the first guardian sapling marked on our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate, but just look at it. It looks like it could fall over at any moment. This place is definitely cursed from the looks of it. Places where evil has taken hold, luring monsters far and wide, are known as cursed zones. I've never seen this one this big. It's withered all the plant life in the area, even that big tree. It'd take even a monster with powers beyond even a god to do this. That tree is an offshoot of Sakuya. It protects nature in this area. Maybe the natural beauty here would return if we revived it. How the heck could we do that anyway? Yeah, so this is our first experience with random encounters as well. These things right here are, they're like enemy scrolls. I forget what they're called. Monster scrolls maybe? But yeah, they're this game's version of a random encounter. Go into them and you wind up fighting a bunch of mobs. I wonder if I have sub-weapons yet. I don't think I do. That'd be mighty useful. So yeah, just wrap it up really quick. Beat up all the monsters. if you attack this little glowing area, you can escape. That's your run mechanic. So it's almost a little like an RPG. Let's head on up there. You look at that, Ami. This guardian sapling's a wreck. So that's why Sakuya's hurting so bad. I bet the natural beauty would return if you revived that tree, but how could you possibly do something like that? You need a special power that can make a withered tree bloom. Withered tree bloom? How specific? There just so happens to be this thing over here. Nameless man. What just happened? I was out here chopping wood and communing with nature as usual when I heard a loud rumbling like an earthquake from the lake. Then a huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened next, but when I came to, it was like this. My art workshop was just across the stream there, but it up and vanished when the cursed zone appeared. The earth must be angry. All I want is to live with nature in peace, man. But now I can't. I noticed a figure running from the lake towards Kamiki. Whoever it was, man, I hope Mother Earth kept them safe. Oh, you got more to say. What's up, nature buddy? Curious about the cave? That's the entrance to a place called Hana Valley, the site of an amazing waterfall, but monsters have moved in now. There's a trippy crystal ball that makes plants grow enshrined there. You'd think gardeners would be flocking here for it. Actually, not long ago, that Susano guy went marching in there. It's weird. Normally he runs away at the sight of monsters, and he hardly seems the type to try his hand at gardening. Anyway, it's bad karma, man. You could be attacked if you went in. I love this guy. Don't know why. Love him. Hana Valley. Let's do a save really quick. Head deeper in. Yeah, Hana Valley, not exactly what you'd expect from a place named Hana Valley. Ooh, obtain Traveler's Charm. Protects travelers from danger. Increases godhood by 1 level. If you noticed in that last battle, I was actually hit by an enemy. However, because my godhood was high for nailing sick combos, I didn't take any damage. This basically gives you a free hit. Oh, we're just rushing in and ruining their party. See, right there, I ate my godhood stack, which is completely okay. There we go. Bugs in midair, finish him off. Whoops. Oh, come on, Ami. You can do it. There you go. Get that one. Give him the old slicey slice. One more whack, and we are good. Hooray! Cherry blossoms. And killing those restores a little bit of nature's beauty. Oh, no, wait. Huh? We got rid of the monsters, so why did the gods' power disappear? I guess the curse on the gods of these lands must be really tiring. They can't intervene until we do something about this stagnant air. Ooh, is that new? Yeah, feedback fish. Yay. Fresh fish. Irresistible to the animals that eat fish. Oh man, these pissed off trees. Hey, check out that tree. It's moving. Better be careful, Ami. If you, in midair, slice these back, you can reflect it onto the tree. Yep. And it'll stun it for a short period of time. And you'll get another cutscene. No, I just turned to night. Do that and sneak on by. got more zombie trees. That is not a big deal. We can just ignore them. Ah, I love this. Looks so cool. Civ, God, I hate Ebon Ward episode 2. Oh, I hate these guys. Yeah, we got a new flavor of imp. These ones tunnel and burrow and make your life really hard. Come on, there we go. There we go. And I believe we do not have their floral finisher yet. Nice, slice them out of the ground. Nope. Yeah, these guys, they're a little frustrating. There's something that we can do to them eventually, but with our current brush techniques, we just don't have the tech, so to speak. Let's slice, and just finish them off. Didn't do good on time, but didn't take any damage, so that's good at least. Yeah. What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, Mutt. What are you doing here? Ami always wags her tail when she sees Susano. It's great. Go home. I already told you I'm not looking for an apprentice. Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide. I mean to train. Now, Scoot, be off with ya. Just, really quickly. I think you can find the solution to that puzzle pretty simple. What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now I can go hot. Now I can go train. Oh, and it's daytime. Time moves quickly in Hana Valley, it seems. There we go. Huh. Weird. I wonder what that is. What a strange place. If this really is the secret training ground, is this really the secret training ground Susano mentioned? Speaking of which, where'd Pops go anyway? I hope you guys are ready for the most instrumental part of the game. Here he is! The boy! What now? You foul beast! How did you get in here? Foul beast? You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Now you shall get a taste of my new secret technique. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. I love that that's this is my favorite text box. Enough talk. My blade thirsts for battle. Here goes nothing. Susano style. Susano! Su! What the? I love making him blow it. Let's try that again. Exploding style, exploding implosion, Susano style Susano. Saw! No! Susano! Now for Susano style, exploding implosion! Oh! That'll teach you, you foolish beast. You're no match for my new secret technique. Rest in peace, foul beast. The great warrior Susano condemns the offense, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. Ami's the best. Okay, so we've been left with this mystery orb. And, oh god, I hate this part. This is gonna be extra ass on a mouse and keyboard, but, we're gonna do it. Fuck. Shit. Oh! You gotta shove the ball. It's fine. And now, for the hard part, you gotta shove the ball up an incline. This isn't bad here. Oh, it'll get bad. Ami, don't, please, dribble the ball over that. Please, Airbud taught us that dogs can play basketball. Thank you. Okay. Wow, someone had a lot of time on their hands to think all this up. So this was that sphere in the wall painting. I bet this sphere here is magic or something. I bet so. Wow, someone had a lot. Yeah, okay, it's gonna just repeat that. No, don't show me this shit again. Don't. I know what I'm supposed to do. I wanted to get more lines about the bear. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you. It's fine. Just reproduce what you see in the painting and boom. Beam! Hey, is this a guardian sapling? It's all withered like the others. Oh. What the? Who turned out the lights? Oh, it's another constellation, Ami. Oh, hard mode. 2 dot. I love its stupid pose. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I am Sakigami, one of the triumvirate of Flora gods, known as the Hanagami. My brethren and I have been entrusted with the brush techniques known collectively as Green Sprout. I now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. That was Sakigami, one of the gods of Flora. Apparently the bloom brush technique can make flowers blossom simply drawing a circle on a withered tree. Hey, maybe it'll make that withered guardian sapling blossom too. Okay, so on controller and on Wii, I sucked at this. Let's see if I still suck at this. Eh. Got it! Got the sun in the background. There we go. It's not Bloom if I don't fuck it up constantly. Oh, and we get another restoration! Gorgeous. Yam, I have no idea how I missed. So we got 30 praise, which is significantly more than you get from helping people. Wow, look at how everything grew back so quickly. Sakuya wasn't kidding about the power of the Guardian Saplings. So this is what Hana Valley's supposed to look like. Seems Sakuya's Guardian Sapling has lifted the evil curse. I'm not sure how weak the gods have become recently, but it must have taken some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent Guardian Sapling. Even if you are Shiranui reborn, we might be up against more than we bargained for. Hey, Ami? What about that withered Guardian Sapling in the field? I bet you can revive it like you did this one. And by bringing that Guardian Sapling back to life, you might be able to lift the curse there too. Well, what are we waiting for? Leap before you think, right? Love that line. Okay. I'm gonna go save over by the sleepy bear. I'm gonna go see how my bear friend's doing. Hey, bud. You doing good in here? Sheesh, it's still sleeping like, well, a bear. What a snore. Makes Susano sound like a kitten's purr. Damn. That's fine. We'll let him rest. Okay. Now, in this zone, we were just given a new technique. With this technique, we can find a bunch of new stuff, but I believe... Oh god, this camera's gonna make me barf. I believe there are a few things we can now do. Oh! So we get a rematch against this imp. Now, I'm just gonna off that one. With our new brush technique, we can make something special happen. If we draw a little circle, we can... I guess not bloom him out of the ground. Beat him up. Knock him on his back. Slicey slice. There we go. Problem solved. Let's get a Demon Fang off this guy. Doink. Very nice. Bark many times. And we just restored an area with some nice animals in it. Do. Feeding meat. Yeah. Oh, huh. The boars like seeds? Okay. Happy Year of the Pig, everybody. Very important. And of course, I don't think I can skip this. I think this pig needs to eat the entire feed bag. Yeah. No, I'm pressing all the buttons. I think we got to see it the first time. So, welcome to this. Welcome to pig horribly eating way too much seed stream. There we go. Nine. AKA, these pigs are more quantifiably grateful than the old lady that we helped. It's that creepy old tree won't give up. I've got an idea, Ami. Maybe you can hit its fruit right back at it. Yeah. Would have thought. There we go. Roots bursting with nutrients. Gross patch. Whoa, Ami, hold on. Hana Valley looks so much better now, but what about this gloomy patch of grass? just, attempt number 3, please. Okay. Attempt number 4. There we go. It liked that one. Green sprout tips. Hooray! Yeah, so there is a travel guide, and I believe... Yeah, it's got some really cute art in it. There's a scroll here too, eh? Looks like a travel guide. With all the copies out there, you probably won't get much for it. At any rate, if you want to read it, just press F1. Yeah, no, it's weird. I was mashing F1 a few seconds ago for the fan menu button, and it was not letting me pass boar consumption cutscene. Maybe it'll let us skip now that we've sat through that one. There we go. Purify another one. Move on. Oh, there's some stuff down there, it seems. Oh well. Beep. And then quickly follow it up with the bloom. Follow it up with a bloom. Thank you. Bloom this. Yeah, get ready for me to draw a lot of circles. I am not great at that. Bloom. There we go. What? Buddy, come on. Throw the fruit. Thank you. Do that. And once again, I've run out of ink, so I'm an ordinary dog again. Ah, come on. Circle. There we go. I would be struggling. So I'm getting a little bit of praise, a little bit at a time, for doing this. It's not obviously as much as, like, say, restoring a guardian sapling or whatever, but, like, it's something. Slicey slice, grab that demon fang. Oops. Guess you were dead already. Oh, wait, no you weren't. There we go. One more. Oh, come on. There we go. Grab another demon fang. And this time, it should enable us to actually purify this area. There we go. Draw that. Oh, and we've got a bunch of monkeys now. I don't remember what food you like, so we're gonna mash everything on you. It is fish. Okay, weird. Good. Excellent. And it will let me skip this one, so we are good. We are not trapped in forever monkey-eating fish hell. Draw that like that. Eh. Welcome to Draw Circle Stream. Many. Okay. And another. I love how this turns into, like, cherry blossoms and then it chases itself around. Absolutely great. So if you draw a, if you manage to bloom every single tree in all of Hana Valley, you get a reward. Eh. You obtain digging tips. Yes, you can dig. This is the one that lets you know that you can dig. Which creates a little clover, which is the icon of, as I said earlier, Clover Studio. Which are the people who made this game. Rest in peace. They also made Beautiful Joe and God Hand. God, if you ever want to see nonsense, check out God Hand. So let's go back and get our reward. You obtain Sun Fragment. Collect 3 of these fragments to extend solar energy by 1 unit. You want this! Oh my god, do you want this? It's... So, like, I'm not going for the stray beads. Like, it's gonna be too much time. What are you? Salmon. The statue's all dirty. That's proof that it's been watching over here for ages. That's awesome. Anything I can do for you? I don't think so. Nope. Huh. It's really cute. Yeah, no idea what that's about. Yeah, I'm not going for the stray beads. We're not doing that. But sun fragments, on the other hand, yeah, we should get those. They're useful. They're actually like, yeah. No, we're not 100%ing this or anything. God no. Be here forever. But yeah, no, we'll go for significant upgrades. Okay. Now, I believe we're good to leave, actually. Give this a quick save. There we go. Okay, that's a new brush technique in the bag. Now, Ami, before you get all excited and forget what you're supposed to do, I have an important tip for you. Ready? Okay then. If you ever forget what to do next, press F1, open the fan menu, and take a look at the logbook. You'll find your journal in there. Hey, Ami. What about that withered guardian sapling on the outer field? Like true, Ami, we're going to shut Isun up at that point. Your journal is a record of the important dialogue that you've heard. It shows all the important info you have in that furry little head. Just dig up the info the way I showed you, and you'll be able to recall important things. Your adventure will be a lot easier if you remember this. Also, remember, first things first. Let's get going. Hey, man. Freaky, it looks like the river suddenly cleared up. I did see Susanna whizzing past here a little while ago. Surely that wasn't him who cleaned up the river, was it? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. We could play later. Just look at the river. See how clear it is? Chomp. Yeah, in addition to... So, this is something I like. At a distance, you see this generic, like... So, that's like a generic, like, oh, I need to draw a face for literally a faceless person. It's using a lot of characters that sort of, like, denotes that. If you move a little closer, however, it shifts over to a statue. Okay, oh, I touched the curse zone a little bit. Yep, if you get cursed, or if you step into a curse zone, like even a little bit, you start to lose your ink powers, and if you lose all your ink, you turn back into a normal wolf. But it saps you pretty slowly. Like, this person's barely in here. Okay. Let's give the tree the old bloom. There we go. And get ready for maybe my favorite restoration sequence in the game. God damn. Okay. And with that, we've restored Shinshu Field, and I honestly don't think that there's a better time to end it off than right now. Next time, we'll begin with probably that sequence again, because I love it so damn much, but yeah. Thank you everybody for coming out. I was I was pretty sick, so I've been pretty out of my element. It seemed to go fine anyway, which makes me very happy. Thank you everybody for coming out. This was a really good time. This game actually, like, it conjures a lot of fond memories for me, and I haven't played it in, like, probably 4 or 5 years at this point. Last time I did it was on the Wii. Yeah, it's something nostalgic, and I'm glad to share it with you. It's my absolute favorite game, and God, I hope I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Now, apparently we have fan art, and that is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pull it up. This is from the Stabbiness Discord. This is, if you're curious about it, I can drop a link in a second. In fact, I'm gonna drop a link right now. Copy button. Okay, so, live fan art really quick. Let me add a source on top of this. It sure doesn't like that. Never mind. Let me remove that. You guys might see yourself for a split second. You might gaze into eternity. Yep, there we go, Firefox. Okay. So, first up, from Baffledore, we have some quick art of me and Ami. Thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate this so much. Thank you. Holy crap. Then from Baffledore, we have, here, get drunk, you possible underage dog. Wonderful. Oh yes, the deep conspiracy theory that, that Susano is Chauncey Two Pennies. Thank you very much. And from Johnny Dragon, we have, oh my god, thank you so much, my two favorites. A very nice Get Better Soon. Thank you so much. And then finally from Baffledore, we have the true final boss, the Sleepy Bear. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you for your patience putting up with my sick-ass self as I drag myself through this game. I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm gonna go pass out or hang out with friends, not sure which. Thank you for keeping me company. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I hope to see you here again soon. Have a good night, everybody.